Tips and trick everyone should know. This video will explain you the real reason why pro players are so strong in close combat. After watching this video, you can easily kill the enemy like a pro player. Can we get 5,000 likes in this video? Let's start the teaching. Whether we are in TPP or FPP, our vision on the right side is always larger than the left side. So when we shoot from the right side of cover, we can see the enemy behind the cover. Enemy behind the cover can't see us at all. In actual combat, choose as many right-hand position as possible. Because your vision will be wider, you can easily beat the enemy. So by pulling to the right, you can control your body position more. Take advantage of it. Enemy point of view. In this way, you can improve your close range ability. On the opposite, if you're on the left side, you can do this flash shot with such high accuracy. Let's see from the enemy point of view. You know, this is in the left-hand position, so how can we achieve this kind of flash shot in left-hand position? First of all, we need to know that the right-hand position will always see the opponent's position before the left-hand position. When we are in the left-hand position, the disadvantage in the position is already very obvious. At this point, we need to use a small technique called the swing gun. Pull the joystick 45 degrees and pull back to complete the process. From the enemy point of view, focus on the joystick. After the gun is swing, immediately crouch and pull back. After pulling back, you can also add a second move to surprise the enemy, like this. How to make your own sensitivity. Have you ever used a sensitivity of others? If you have used, and still find it very difficult to control the gun, like this. Since everyone's device is different, the sensitivity may not be suitable for you. Don't worry, I will teach you to adjust sensitivity in 1 minute. Come to the training mode. Take M416 as an example. Pick only extended mag. No any other attachments? Now come to the training ground. Stand in this position. Aim at a target of 70 meters. Shoot 7 rounds of bullets. If the recoil goes upwards, go to settings. A DS sensitivity, increase the sensitivity by +5. If the recoil goes downwards, decrease the sensitivity by -5. Same method in all these scopes, just the distance target is different. For example, 3x scope is 100 meters, 4x scope is 150 meters, and the 6x scope is 200 meters. Repeat the same steps until stable. The crosshair you see is not the true crosshair of the game. Believe it or not, open your eyes and look carefully. If I don't point the aim at my opponent, but instead, aim in the air to his right, can you guess if I can hit my opponent? The answer is yes. You can actually hit the enemy. But if I put the crosshair at the same distance to the left, unexpectedly, I could not hit the target. And there's more to it than that. You can hit the right side in the air, but can't hit the left side. You must be very curious why this is happening. Is it because the range of attack on the right side of the character is larger than that on the left? Actually, it's not because of this. But there's a problem with the game crosshair. So what's the problem with the game crosshair? Normally, when you hit the opponent, your bullets will go where the center of your crosshair point is. But once you move the crosshairs to the side of the object or character like this, it's a different case. Now the aim is not this small dot anymore. Your bullet will still hit the target. Use laser grip. Now it's the direction that your laser grip points towards. The bullets will hit the position pointed by the laser grip. In actual combat, you can also try to shift the crosshair slightly to the right of the character than the left. From the enemy point of view, let me show you how to do this trick. Suppose the enemy is attacking you. Pay attention to this movement. Go straight left after pulling out of cover like this. Let me show you some examples. Before pulling out of cover, make sure that your crosshair is placed directly on the enemy's head. Then find the right time and pull it out directly. Remember to go straight left. Enemy point of view. The crosshair will hit the enemy by itself. To increase headshot accuracy, your crosshair must be on the enemy's head so that you can hit accurate headshot. I believe there are many players who drop shot like this. Let me explain to you. As you can see, when you prone your character, your aim also moves down like this. So this is why most of your bullets only hit the body. So how to fix this? Very easy, just move your crosshairs up while prone. Like this. To improve the muscle memory. Practice for 5 minutes every day on the training ground. Do you know the Molotov trick? Do you often throw Molotov like this? This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Instead, throw Molotov at the ceiling above the stairs. This will burn the entire area around the ground floor. Or just throw Molotov on the wall. Next is this house. Many of you doing this mistake, throwing Molotov in a wrong way. This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Just throw Molotov at the wall above the stairs. This will spread the fire entire area around the ground floor. Next is this house. Do you often throw Molotov like this? This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Instead, throw Molotov on the wall. This will burn the enemy and spread the fire entire area around the ground floor. Next is this house. Many of you doing this mistake, throwing Molotov in a wrong way. This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Instead, just throw the Molotov on the wall. It not only burned the enemy, but also spread the fire entire area around the stairs. Next is this house. Do you often throw Molotov like this? This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Instead, throw Molotov at the wall above the stairs. This will burn the entire area around the ground floor. Next is this house. Do you often throw Molotov like this? This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Instead, throw Molotov at the ceiling above the stairs. This will burn the entire area around the ground floor. Next is this house. Many of you doing this mistake, throwing Molotov in a wrong way. This fire won't burn the enemy down at all. Remember, in this house, throwing Molotov on the wall or ceiling won't work. You need to throw Molotov at this position. This will burn the entire area around the stairs. Do you often see enemy like this in games and you shoot them like this and always die? From the enemy perspective, opponent only needs to shoot you in the direction you are going in advance. So today I will teach you the strongest positioning technique when pulling enemies. In fact, the trick is very simple. When we are attacking the enemy, sometimes it's necessary to go straight in one direction to find the enemy position. At this time, enemy will easily spot our walking path. So how to crack it? When the enemy shoots at us, immediately move your joystick in the opposite direction. our characters will immediately move in the opposite direction. At this time, we can avoid the enemy's prediction. When the enemy attacks you, most of you use peek to shoot the enemy, which causes you to die like this. First, let me show you from the enemy's point of view. As you can see, your position have been leaked a lot. Most people only use peek, and the joystick buttons are rarely used. When you only use peek, your position will be leaked more and more like this. At first, the enemy will only see your head, but as he moves to the left, he sees your position more and more. So that's why every time you attack an enemy using the peek only, you always get the knock first. So what is the solution? The solution is very simple. First, look at the enemy's position and pull the joystick back while firing so that the enemy misses his target, especially when facing multiple enemies. Even if multiple enemies try to attack you, we just need to use this method. Body position will leak small. The enemy's perspective is like this. You can clearly see that the body position will leak less. Subscribe for more videos.